All right, hello guys, how are you? This is Ryan Campbell, official diamond leader from Jamaica here. Just showing you a quick PowerPoint presentation of our fantastic Four Corners Alliance Group opportunity. Now we're encouraging everyone to join us and join us today. And as you see me and my son on the screen, as in Jamaica would say, we're done with poverty. And we like the US dollars. Who doesn't? Now, there are several reasons for which persons will want to join Four Corners Alliance Group. Now, I've established some whys why I joined, and hopefully these whys would be similar to yours. Now, do you want to afford the lifestyle you deserve? Absolutely. Does anyone want some more cash flow? Absolutely. What about more time to spend with your family, doing the things that you enjoy? Or better yet, are you looking forward to retire at 65? Well, my target is to retire at 40. I'm wondering if I'm having any company. Now come see how a one-time $2,300 can turn into over 500,000 US dollars. Now I'm just going to do a quick analysis of what we're used to in terms of the corporate world. Now I've just done an analysis of what majority of persons may earn in Jamaica per annum. And if you look at this chart, I've analyzed that most persons earn about 600,000 per annum. That means over the 40 years, they would have earned 24 million. Now, if we observe the operating cost of going to work, like taxes, transportation, food, clothes, we would have realized that just going to work, we may exceed the amount that we earn. Therefore, what will happen in between there is loans. So today I want to show you a viable option to the whole 9 to 5 system, that there are other ways of earning income which may not be as costly or as hectic. Now, Four Corners Alliance Group, the headquarters is in Las Vegas, Nevada, and this company was launched officially in March 2013. The CEO of the company is what I call a genius, David Harrison. And he's an IT professional by trade, an experienced network marketer from his years in Herbalife, and he's happy to share financial wisdom with us, which I think is a phenomenal opportunity. Now, the vision of this company is to have four corners wealth, not just in the hands of the rich, but into the four corners of the world. And we all need to learn how to strive in this current economy. Now, what does Four Corners trades? Four Corners trades a set of ebooks that are geared towards our financial education. There's also an online system called Starian, which will help us to market our business online, and a monthly newsletter that will guide us to ensure that our newfound wealth will be able to keep it by the tips that it gives. Now, Four Corners can be marketed in Jamaica and the wider world. And the strategy we use here is what we call direct selling, network marketing, or AKA word of mouth. Now, we have fantastic support in Four Corners Alliance Group. Any problems you have, you name it, you just go to support, you send them a ticket, and you respond in no time. We get paid every Tuesday, so I call it Happy Tuesdays. And now some of these things that we desire can now become a reality. Now, we have 3 payment options. Solid Trust Pay is an e-wallet, just like PayPal, which most people are familiar with, that you can sign up for free. And you can actually get paid on your Solid Trust Pay account. They also have a card you can order if you want to do point of sale transactions. Now, if you already own a card that is issued by any bank in your country, then you can get paid on it once it's a Visa, Master, or Discovery. And we also have a Direct Pay Express card that you can get paid on. Now, just a quick trivia. Which one would you think is the best option here? A single payment of $1 million, a penny doubled every day for the next 30 days, or 15,000 every day for the next 30 days. Now, if you chose B, then that's the best answer there, because a penny double every day for the next 30 days will equate to $5,368,709.12. Now, let's get into the. Now, there are 7 ways that Fourcoins pays: instant commission, sponsored 100% match on instant commission, monthly commissions on the newsletter subscriptions, as well as 100% match on newsletter subscriptions, monthly commissions on Starion, and 100% match on the subscription to Starion. And you have your own online built-in retail store that the company actually pays 80% on any retail sale that happens there, which is phenomenal. Now, Fourcoins is a one-time $18 investment. So what does your $18 do? $8 is your one-time enrollment fee, which gives you your retail center, your company replicated website, and your business management center. And $10 purchase your first set of the financial literacy series. Now, let's go into the first concept, instant commission. Now, as you can see on your screen, we have 2 columns, rows and book sets. Now, you realize that numbers are matching each other all the way to the 6th row. That means that anytime someone purchases a book set that matches your row, then the company pays what is called instant commission. Now, what are the cost of these books? The first set, 10 as we told early on, second set, 10, third, 25, fourth, 60, fifth, 150, and the sixth set, 300. Now, the company pays 40% instant commission. And remember, we said anytime a book set purchase matches your row, then you get instant commission. Now, 40% of 10 would be $4. 40% of 10 also 4. 40% of $25 purchase is 10. 40% of 60, 24. 40% of 60, 150. And 40% of 300 is 120. So that's the commission rates per row. Now, the maximum number of members that you'll earn from per row will multiply by 4. So the concept here is that each person should find 4 members and duplicate that process, and you'll earn from 6 rows deep. So you entered 4 persons, then you'll have 4 in your row 1. Those 4 persons entering 4 will now generate 16 on row 2. 16 persons duplicating by 4 also generates 64 in row 3. They duplicating, that's now 256. They duplicating now 1024. And they duplicating now will be 4096. So we've just established how many members exist on each row based on that duplication of 4. Now remember, the penny doubled every day for the next 30 days. If you remember that concept, this is the same thing happening here. Now let's take what our commissions would be. Now, $4 times 4 customers on your row 1 would equate to $16. 16 persons on row 2 buying the set 2 product would be $4 per person, that's 64. $10 times 64 person buying the third product would be $640. 256 persons on row 4 buying the fourth product would be $24 per person, so that will profit $6,144. 1,024 persons on row 5 paying a $60 commission for 150 purchase would be $61,440. And 4,096 persons on row 6 buying the $300 product would generate profits of $120 per person, so that's $4,096. Now let's look at the same picture in a different way. Now, if you look at all the rows and how much sales it generates, then the company pays 2 commissions actually. So we're going to bring in the concept of matching commission here. And as we can clearly see on row 1, from that $40 sale generated, then it pays $16. The person puts you in business gets 16, and the company gets an $8 balance. Now on the second row of $160 sales, you get 64, which is 40% of the sale, 100% of the person that puts you in business, and the company gets the balance of the sale. And if you watch that concept going all the way down, then you'll see how the sales are split each time a purchase is made. Now, I have formulated a strategy within this, and this could actually be achieved in 12 weeks if everyone are to do what they're supposed to do, which is to sign up with their one-time 18 and partner with 4 persons. Now let's take this strategy out. Now in week 1, you partner with your 4 persons who have bought their $10 product, which means you get $16. Now the second week, your 4 persons get their 4. It means that they too would also earn $16. And because the company pays 100% match, then you get 64 in match in week 2. In week 3, those 16 persons getting 4 would now generate $16 for them as well. Hence, they will have enough to buy their second product costing $10. So they would upgrade buying the second book, and it matches your row. Therefore, you'd get $64 in instant commission. And by week 4, those 64 persons putting in their 4 would also upgrade to the second level, now creating instant commission of 64 for your 4 persons. And once they earn instant, you earn 100% match. Then you will earn 256 in week 4. Now week 5, you would realize that you would have earned 640. Why? Because those 64 persons would earn enough to buy their third book, and because it matches your row, then you will get $10 per person, so you get 640. And by week 6, those 1,024 people getting their 4 would generate enough funds for the persons on the 4th row to purchase their third book. Hence, your persons that you put in the business on the 1st row would earn their 3rd level earnings. And once they earn instant commission, it means that you will earn 100% match. And by week 7, the person on your 4th row would have earned enough to buy the 4th book. Hence, you would have get your 4th level earnings of $6,144. The 8th week, the persons on the 5th row will earn their 4th level earnings to buy their 4th book. Therefore, your persons you put in the business will also get their $6,144, hence creating matching of $24,570 for you. And in week 9, those 65,536 persons getting their 4 generate enough sale for the persons on your 5th row to buy their 5th set of books, which will pay you $60 per person there, which generates $61,440. And by the 10th week, then your 4 persons would be able to call it their 5th level earnings, because the persons on your 6th row could buy their 5th book. Hence, you get a matching of $245,760. And on the week 11, enough persons would be in the business to generate the sale for the persons on your 6th row to buy their 6th book. Hence, you would get $120 per person on the 6th row. And week 12, your 4 persons would now be in the position you were the week before, hence creating matching. So within 12 weeks, we could be talking about over $2.7 million earned if everyone just found the 4. Now remember again, that penny doubled every day. That's what we call exponential growth or compounding. Now, just to show you a little synopsis of the full details of what happens in the company, because that's a lot of money, and persons could be asking, how can this be paid? So I'm going to give you a full analysis of the figures. Now, if you look at the amount of persons we've amassed over that 12-week period, if we were to do that, it means that everyone would have spent $18 to enter the business. So if we look at total funds invested, it would be number of members times $18. And as you can clearly see there, that's $402 million generated. Now, only $10 from that 18 goes to the sale. So $10 times the amount of persons would generate $223 million in sales, from which the company pays 80% back to the members that are marketing the company. So $178 million is allocated to members like ourselves to get commissions from, and the company takes 20% of all sales, which means that $44 million would be reserved for them. Now, out of that $18, I said $8 was admin fee. So in terms of admin fee, the company would have collected $178 million here as well. So therefore, the total company earnings from this matrix will be $223 million. So you can clearly see company is solid, everyone wins. Now, there are some residual income, as I showed you, about newsletter and Starion. Now, these are what we call the Bob Marley money or the Michael Jackson funds, dead and still earning. That's called the residual income. Now, it will cost all members $29.95 from Profiteer to subscribe. Now, if everyone subscribes to the Starion, then the company allots the earnings this way. It pays $1 for everyone on row 1 through to 4, and it pays $2 on row 5 to 6, and $4 on row 7. Now, if we can simply do the maths, it would be now $1 times 4 persons on row 1 paying $4, 16 on row 2, 64 on row 3, 256 on row 4. And the number of members on row 5 and 6 would be times $2, so therefore that's 2,048 on level 5 and 8,192 on level 6, making a total to level 6 10,580. The company pays a whopping $4 on level 4. Therefore, the total earnings that can be earned with everyone subscribing to $29.95 on level 7 from those 16,384 members, you get $4, therefore 65,586 you would collect there. Now remember, if your 4 persons earn this as well, then you would earn 100% match on what they have made. And if you can look to the right of the chart, you will see 100% match. If you have only 2 persons, then you earn that twice when they earn it, or 3, you earn it 3 times, or the maximum of 262,344 if you have 4 members who are earning it. So you could be looking at a monthly potential here of over $300,000. Now, Starion is another monthly subscription, and it would cost you $47 here. Now, if everyone subscribes with the $47, then the total based on the similar strategy of newsletter would be another $54,736 plus matching commissions from your members who have made it as well. Now, this is your built-in online retail store where all of your products can be accessed that you have accessed by a regular retail customer, and the company pays a whopping 80% back to its members here. Now, question of reality: where will you be in 3 to 5 years from now if you keep doing the same exact thing that you've always done? Would you look like my friend here, still struggling to make ends meet? Or maybe family life will be broken down due to the stress of finances? Or have you been like most people who have just buried their dreams and don't even bother to dream again? Now, the saying says, unless you do something different today, tomorrow will be the same as yesterday. Now, let me ask you another question of reality. Will you join Four Corners now? Or is it that you're afraid to invest $18 in you and your family's future? Is $18 worth earning half of $500,000 or even 10% of it? I say absolutely yes. So peeps, come on and join Four Corners Alliance Group. Mathematically, this is a very sound company, trading a digital product. Don't have to manufacture anything, so there's no manufacturing plant to break down. There's not much operating cost in this company. So this is a bundle of wealth. We're actually creating an economy within ourselves. So come on board, learn some financial education, and let us get the income that we deserve. And remember, fundamentally, the why we do anything is more important than the how we get it, as long as it is legitimate. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day.